Many assumed V's trip to Paris was just a routine engagement for a major brand. But wait until you see what truly unfolded behind the scenes of the Celine event. There was one specific moment that made the entire world pause, and ARMY in Paris were simply left speechless. His presence wasn't just that of a brand ambassador, he genuinely proved the King Taehyung title. And believe it or not, the impact was far wilder than any of us initially imagined. You definitely do not want to miss how this night changed everything for the fashion world today. Hello, K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, the place where we share heartfelt moments and fascinating stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make ARMY lose focus. Paris has always held a magical place for stars, but that day the atmosphere felt truly different. As word spread that Kim Taehyung would attend the Celine after-party, streets around the venue were packed with a sea of people. They did not just want to see an idol, they were anticipating the arrival of a king. When his car stopped, loud cheers broke the Parisian night's silence. V stepped out in an outfit that was absolutely stunning, radiating an elegant aura that made everyone mesmerized. Flashes caught every second of that precious moment, yet, the most incredible part was his calm demeanor. He smiled warmly, greeting fans who waited for hours, proving that behind his global star charm, he is still the friendly Taehyung we know. But hold on, the big surprise of the night was only about to begin. Every single second of his appearance felt like a scene taken directly from a movie, and the energy in the air was undeniably electric. Many might not have realized just how insane Taehyung's schedule was before this night of magic occurred. Imagine this, just hours before his super iconic appearance, V was still on stage in Madrid. He delivered a powerful performance with the other BTS members, draining energy that certainly was not little. The flight from Madrid to Paris seems short in terms of hours, but the effort required to transition from an energetic stage performer into a super elegant fashion icon is beyond our reason. This fact makes his performance at Celine feel even more special to fans. He showed not a hint of fatigue, instead, he shone the brightest among the elite crowd that night. This is proof of a true professional's dedication who is always total. So, how did the important figures around him react when he finally arrived? The level of commitment he holds to his career is something that truly inspires us all every single day. It is not an exaggeration for us to keep repeating that Celine is very lucky to have V as their global ambassador. The impact of his presence is not just a rumor, but a real phenomenon that turned the tide. Every time V steps his feet for this brand, the fashion world seems to center around him immediately. Social media exploded instantly, hashtags about him topped various platforms, and brand interaction metrics jumped drastically. Important figures at the event even looked amazed to see how one person could carry such massive gravity. Many parties realized that V no longer needs a big brand name to shine, it is the giant brands that desperately need his magical touch to become more relevant. He brought life and elegance to a very different level. However, amid all this luxury, there is one more thing that quietly grabbed the attention of eagle-eyed ARMY out there. The influence he wields is simply undeniable. Amidst the vibrant Paris that glorifies V's name, we surely cannot release our view from the other side that is no less interesting. As loyal viewers of Taekook Diary, you surely know that the emotional closeness of Taehyung and Jungkook often penetrates the boundaries of distance. Even though they are in two completely different places with super tight schedules, that strong bond always feels present. Several ARMY realized how Jungkook always shows full support for every achievement of his best friend, whether it is through proud smiles behind the scenes, or their casual chats about their respective solo projects that often leak to the public. When Taehyung stood as a global icon in Paris, many imagined how Jungkook reacted seeing that undeniable charm from afar. V's presence on this fashion stage is not just his personal victory, but a source of pride too. But the question is, what is V's next shocking move? Returning to the king's charm, V's influence has actually gone far beyond the boundaries of the music or fashion industries alone. We are witnessing the birth of a cultural phenomenon that is so solid. Facts on the ground show that anything worn, eaten, or touched by Taehyung will immediately sell out in mere minutes. Try to imagine how powerful a top artist's dominance is when his presence on a Paris street can stop traffic, while on the other side of the world, millions of people continue to discuss him endlessly. Various top fashion magazines compete to put him on the front cover, cementing his status as the most charming man today. His face adorns billboards from Seoul to the corners of the world, proving that V is now not just known as a top group member, but a giant independent force. But in the middle of all this extreme popularity, there is a fragile and sweet side that media rarely highlights. Behind the luxury suit and blinding flashlights, we still see the very grounded Kim Taehyung. His warm attitude toward the staff, the sincere smile he gave to the guards, to his gentle greeting for the army who braved the cold Paris air, are true proofs of his personality. He proved that the title of king is not just obtained from luxury or fantastic sales figures, but from how he treats the people around him. This is what keeps the bond between him, his group, and the fans from being broken. This authenticity is what is sorely missed by an entertainment industry that often feels fake. Jungkook himself once mentioned how much he admires the natural charm and captivating charisma that his friend possesses. Their closeness, which always supports each other behind the scenes, provides a sense of peace for all of us. And this leads to the amazing climax that we have been waiting for. Now I really want to hear your thoughts regarding this magical moment. Which part of King Taehyung's appearance in Paris made you unable to stop smiling? Do you also feel how his aura of dominance that night felt very different from usual? And of course, in your opinion, what was Jungkook's reaction when seeing these rows of iconic photos spread throughout the world? Let's enliven the comments section with your theories and feelings. Let's discuss it all together below. If you enjoyed this video and cannot wait for the next update about their sweet dynamics, do not forget to press the like button, share it with fellow ARMY friends, and ensure you have subscribed to the Taekook Diary channel. Your support is always the energy for me to continue creating with full spirit. See you in our next amazing story. Keep healthy, and have a beautiful day ahead.